everyone, this is Rashmi Sinha and you are watching me on my channel once again, and here I am back with my another video that is on database, that is database management system. As you already has seen my previous video of database where we have already discussed that what is database in our daily life, means how do we practically use it. We maintain our personal addresses, diaries, and then record, then telephone numbers, everything, whatever we are keeping as a record is called as database. Not only this, we also discussed in that video that how the database functions in our regular lifestyle, means MS Excel files and all. That also we discussed. A dictionary, a telephone diary, your groceries, your curricular achievements and academics, everything which you are catalogued and kept in a manner, we call it a database. In this particular video, the highlights will be what is Microsoft Access, where we are going to use this database management system. Then we'll talk on the features and then components of MS Access, then primary key, then tables, and then their types, then about template and design. So let's begin. As you can see the first screen where I have written Microsoft Access, the most popular and powerful relational database management system. The short form is RDBMS, that serves as an integral part of Microsoft Office. As children, you already know that MS Access is also a package of Microsoft Office, and we have total five packages like Excel, then PowerPoint, then MS Word, and the MS Access is also one of them. So now the first thing is that what is relational database management system? That this enables to prevent duplication of data. Like if you wanna add, update and delete, that will work on them. Okay, and it make forms to find and retrieve it quite easy. Retrieve means if you wanna back that file on your screen, that is also possibly very quickly you can do that. Let's discuss some features of MS Access. The relational database management system, the definition as I have said also, and it's written also in front of your screen. Please go through and write it down. Do not forget to write when you are read. Remember one thing, always write it down, because whatever we listen, only 40% we remember. So if you write 60% ratio of learning that content, okay? So MS Access, the first feature is large information can break into small parts for easy access. Suppose you have a very big database. For example, 10,000 people are in a database. Suppose a mall contains more than 1 lakh items. How they categorized? By help of this database, they categorize in a small parts to make them easily access. Data redundancy is not possible, means no more duplication, means if already that item is feed in the computer, another time, next time that item would not be taken. You have already experienced when you are standing on a billing counter, if there is no discount on that product, they are not taking as a duplication. Third, increases the efficiency, speed and flexibility of accessing data. A database, as we have already worked on a MS Excel, there is a difficulty to access the data, means we have to go manually to check. But in a relational database management system, this process is quite easy. And the last but not the least, data inconsistency and properly maintains the database, means there will be no error and no mistakes and no collapsing. It doesn't collapse. So it is too, you can say, very perfect format of making database. Now next, when we talk on the components of Microsoft Access, this very general and common screen comes in front of us. When you open it, it is very similar to the MS Excel screen, as we have seen already in our previous screens of the MS Excel. That looks like same, but there are some difference. As you can say, quick toolbar is there. Okay, quick toolbar, this is present at the top left corner of the SS window, and it contains the most frequent used command buttons. Means suppose you are using that command very frequently or oftenly, that command will be stored in this place. For example, I always use save button, edit button, undo and redo button. That will be kept there. Next, you can see title bar is very common. So it's located at the top and displays the name of the active database. Whatever the name you keep for this database, that will be coming on the title bar. The third item, which is the right side up, you can see ribbon. It contains various tabs, each with several group of relevant commands. Some tabs appear when you work with certain objects like forms. Such tabs are called contextual tabs. Means if you are working with some special feature of MS Access, that will be appear on this ribbon. So as you can see, the whole second border is called ribbon. Okay. The next is navigation pane. As you all know, navigation is the light you can see the left bottom navigation button. It will help you to give the direction for the files. It is just a direction for a table, query, forms, reports, whatever you wanna find it on the screen, that will come. So these are the major working area is clear. Everybody knows that working area where we work and fill the datas. Then objects, the particular field we fill, like the roll number is one field. The first name, last name is the another field. Okay. So these are the major components of the Microsoft SS. Now move to the next. Templates and views. In mobile, the templates are the messages which are already given in your mobile feed in your mobile. For example, when you are busy, there is an option comes call you later. This is a template. Similarly, in the database screen also, templates are ready to use database object that contain various types of tables, queries and forms. This is ready-made one. We no need to make it. We just simply collect from there. Whereas we have two views like design view and datasheet view. These views will help you to enhance the quality of the screen. So datasheet view is helpful in quickly viewing the details of many records from a table. It allows datasheet to add, update and open in a Excel too. If you want to shift that database in a Excel screen, it will go. Design view allows you to work the underlying structure of your table, queries, forms and report. Okay. Move to the flat file database. There is question. This question comes in a chapter which is very unknown to the student and they are confused about it. Flat file and relational database. What is this two types? A flat file database refers to data file that contains record which have a small fixed number of fields without any structured relationship. For example, MS Excel is a flat file which has no much features. Okay, whereas relational database are the very good featured database where we store the data in several tables and link those tables together to get a common piece of information. For example, if you are going to the ATM machines, they are made on SQL or sometimes on Oracle. These are two languages in computer, and ATM screens are not look like a Excel screen. They are more featured. Okay. Move to the next, rules of naming field. If you are putting the field name, what four things you keep in mind? The first, table has multiple fields and each field is unique to a table. So we follow few rules. First, the character size will be 1 to 64. Second, field name can include letter, number or any special characters. Not all, few can be taken. It can't start with blank space. The space is missed, sorry. Space. And field properties can be changed like size and format. If you want to change the in italics or in the other format, that will be easily done. Now the next. What is table? MS Access tables are the key objects as they contain the data that is turned in and the database. Tables are made up of rows and columns and allow for direct data entry into their grids. Grids are the box made up of rows and columns. The row is the record. Now elements of table are objects and field. You may define along with the answer. Now the next, what are the elements? Data type, it determines the type of data particular field can accept. So some data types elements are text, number, memo, date and time, currency, hyperlink. Now I'll explain few, like text name. You already know what is memo. Stores data, text and numbers up to 65,536 characters. It is used for descriptive fields. We call it memo, as we already worked in Excel. So Excel you can call as a memo. Now what is currency? Currency, the type of field is used for currency value and numerical data used in a calculation. So it automatically accepts the dollar symbol or rupee symbol. Okay. And what is hyperlink? The hyperlink data type can store links to web page, website and files. If you want to attach your database to the other database, so hyperlink button will help you to do that. Now what is this is the last option. This is the last you can say PPT, where I will help you about primary key. A primary key is a field or set of fields with values that are unique throughout the table. The field which is designated as the primary key of a table can neither have duplicate data nor can be left blank while entering the data. That means the primary key are those fields which are unique and only designated to a particular person. For example, students are routinely assigned unique identification, means ID card, whereas the adults have the receive government assigned cards. We call it PAN card or Aadhaar card. Okay, so they are called the primary key, which is only designated for that particular person. Others cannot make it, others cannot duplicate it, and it won't be blank. If somebody asks you what is your ID card or ID number or identification or Aadhaar card, you can't say I don't have. This is not the answer. Okay, so thanks a ton for your appreciation and love, and do not forget to subscribe, share and like. Press the bell icon for the next update. And for this note, I'm going to end this video. Do not miss the next video, which is on the same series. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Enjoy your day.